Hi, I'm Beverly Banov Brown, and I'm a Vanishing Twin survivor, and I'm also an intuitive, a life and love coach. And part of the reason I'm doing the series that I am on about Vanishing Twin syndrome is that I feel such a sense of angst that I used to have, and that many people who I've talked to who are Vanishing Twin or lone twin survivors, womb twin survivors as it's sometimes known, have described to me is they don't trust the universe to be a safe place. They start to feel at many different times of the day or night that something awful is going to happen, a kind of free-floating anxiety that doesn't have to be pinned to a particular event like a test or a doctor's appointment or a job interview or a move from one home to another, or perhaps a change in a relationship. It's more free-floating. It's more a sense of overall angst, sometimes even anguish, and often a sense of just really not feeling that they know where they belong or what their life purpose is. Not much fun feeling lost and afraid and alone, is it? So the question is, how can a Vanishing Twin survivor start trusting the universe more? To be a, if not incredibly friendly, warm, fuzzy, welcoming place, at least kind of neutral, with maybe a little bias in the direction of something optimistic and positive, so that we can feel safe. Because what really do people want? We want to feel safe, we want to feel loved, we want to feel heard and seen. We want to feel a sense of belonging and community and family and loving and sharing love with others, and having a positive life purpose so that we know we're making a contribution to make things here better on this earth. That's really not so much to ask when you think about it, is it? How can you use your awareness in your life of what happened to you in the womb to realize that much of the pessimism, much of the angst, much of the poignancy you're expressing and feeling in your life really has less to do with now than then? One of the ways is to realize that when you have those feelings, you need to go within and ask that baby self, that embryo or fetus self, and or many young children ages from the time you were delivered from your mother's womb all the way up to 7 or 8 years old, when you had no filter to filter out whatever was negative or scolding or harsh about your daily life with your family or in school or in church. And when you do that in a quiet place, reflectively, contemplatively, you can go within and ask that little young child self and all those other ages, what am I really feeling here? How can I, as the healthy adult, reparent you? What do you need me to give you? Is it a hug, and you literally can put your arms around your own shoulders and stroke your arms, put your hands on your heart, you can stroke your forehead, you can rub your hands through your hair, you can literally give your massage to your shoulders, which is an area where we tend to hold a lot of tension because look at the word that's in them, shoulds. Shoulders, shoulds. Those should, ought, must words that tend to create so much pressure on us. Do we really need that pressure? Do we really want it anymore? Or are we sometimes just so used to it that we wind up making it part of the case we make against believing that the universe, in fact, can be trusted, perhaps even just a fraction more than we have been up to now. Again, going back to what happened to us in the womb, where the Vanishing Twin did not survive, where the rules suddenly were upended on us through no fault of our own, and without any control from us, can remind us where these cellular memories originated. The beautiful thing, though, is that with neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to change and grow and evolve, we can continue our process, our journey of healing. And we can know that if you have to literally put a sign up on your bathroom mirror, so when you're brushing your teeth, washing your face, combing your hair, you see these words to remind you, trusting the universe more works. So, with the rain and the thunder and lightning in the background here in St. Petersburg, Florida outside, I'm Beverly Banov Brown, suggesting that if it feels right to you, you can summon up the courage, which I know is within you, and experiment. What does it feel like to trust the universe more? What does it feel like to allow yourself to not let that baby self run you, but rather nurture that baby self? Ask that baby self, what do you need? Do you need some beautiful, soothing music? Do you need, as I mentioned before, touch, hugging, holding? Do you need, perhaps, some quality time in nature? A walk? A time at the beach? A ride in the car? Do you need to see something new and diverting? How about a show? How about a great movie? How about a fabulous book or a poem that will touch your heart? Or some marvelous food that perhaps you've never tried before? There are endless ways to comfort ourselves that are loving and that are life-affirming. And my hope for you today, as I hold this prayerful, loving space for you in your process of a positive journey towards victory over the pain and sorrow and loss of the past, is that you will make choices one precious movement at a time toward trusting the universe to work in your favor every day. Bye for now.